Steeler Nation. There we go. Welcome to Stryker's Inside Slant Postgame. My gosh, what a crazy aspect of games. Just getting rid of Matt Canada changes the entire dimension of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, the Pittsburgh Steelers are addition by subtraction. First game over 400 yards. Pat Freiermuth had as many catches today as he has all season, over 100 yards. We figured out how to throw the football over the middle of the field on the first damn play of the game, which Steeler fans haven't seen in 6 weeks. My Lord, how freeing is it to realize that Matt Canada was the problem. Should have had an extra touchdown with DJ. I was screaming at my TV. 3 feet in bounds is a catch. Doesn't matter if you drop it anymore. It's not continuation through the ground anymore. 3 feet was a catch. Should have had it. Should have reviewed it. Should have had it right there. But still ended up coming back, winning the game. Smoking that Bengals pack. Hell yes, Randall. That's it on Instagram. How we doing, guys? I know Facebook isn't working right now. We'll get that up for the podcast on Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Miles Pressgraves saying it. Over 400 yards. Are you kidding me? Miles, love you, man. Thank you. Ciao, ciao. What a way to start the new era. This isn't even our offensive coordinators yet. They're interim offensive coordinators. And they're already better than 3 years. 3 years with Matt Canada. Matt Canada, goodbye. Take your pink slip and your maple syrup offense and enjoy the rest of your life, because we're enjoying Steeler games again and finally feel like we can move a football down the field, unlike with your maple syrup offense. Done with it, Canada. You're gone. Keep that maple syrup for your pancakes. Miles, this is what happens when you use the middle of the effing field. We own Cincy. Guys, how is it? What does it feel like as a Steeler fan to be at the end of a game, knowing you won it, knowing you're up by 2 scores? I mean, don't get me wrong. We didn't score points today. We should have had that extra touchdown. We should have had 7 extra points, but we were in control of the game. We managed it appropriately. No turnovers by Kenny Pickett. Sorry, Warren, had your first fumble, but managed the game appropriately to the point where we weren't sweating it when the Bengals took the ball over with 3 minutes to go. No timeouts. We knew we won the game as Steeler fans. We haven't had that all year. First game. How'd it feel? I loved it. I was not dying. Smoking that Bengals back. Yeah, I'm ready to smoke myself, guys, because I live in the state of Maryland, unlike you Pennsylvanians. Sorry. It's legal here. Gonna have a little smoke. Here we go. Here we go. I don't know why my feed keeps dropping over on Instagram, guys. I'm sorry. That's the second time the feed dropped on me. We got the show. I'll try to pop it up maybe again. Maybe I've got to change Wi-Fi, because right now my Wi-Fi is not working. Actually, I'm going to dump it off here and just put you on visible, and we'll see if we can get it. Oh, we'll see if we can get it to go off of here. Oh, that's not the right thing, too. I'm not on X. My Lord. Discard. All right, we're done. Instagram. I don't know what this stuff is. Okay, whatever. Share. Done. Trying to go live again on Instagram. Bear with me. I don't know what's going on with this stuff, but now I'm not running it off of my internet. I'm running only this show off the internet. Guys, how are you feeling? Hoping it. Guys, smoke them if you got them. because I just smoked mine. Najee was out of his mind. And guys, this is what I'm saying also, guys. I am done with Najee haters. Absolutely done, because you don't realize what he is. He was hit with 2 yards to go. 2 yards. Slammed by 3 guys, pushed him for another 13 yards. That is Najee freaking Harris. I am done with you guys killing Najee, saying he's a bust. He is not. He's a monster. The guy is a monster, a first rounder, a team leader. Get used to it, because if you don't like it, get off the bandwagon, because I'm on the Naj bandwagon. Love me Warren as well, but they make each other better. They make each other better. And that's all we can ask for. Game details yet for the 16-10 final. Oh, what a game. See if the stats are working. I don't know why they cannot get them up immediately after a ball game on NFL.com when every other website can. Like, I got to go to ESPN.com for the freaking stats. That's insane. I mean, all I want to do is see the stats and the box score for the Steeler game. There it is. Click on the final. ESPN's got them. No problem over here, I think. Why can I not see the game late stat? There's the box score. Ugh, I hate this crap. All right, Kenny Pickett. 24 for 33, 278 yards, no touchdowns, though he did have a touchdown to Najee. They should have replayed it. I don't know why they don't have a guy in the booth that does replays all the freaking time for our team. We're missing points. That was 7 points off the board. No touchdowns, no interceptions, more importantly. Sacked twice, 97 rating. Great game. Now, Jake Browning, he had a good game as well. 19 for 26, 227 yards. 1 touchdown, 1 interception, a big interception. 4 sacks, 96.2 in the rating. Rushing, Najee, 99 yards and 15 carries for a 6.6 average. One should have been a 2-yard gain. He ripped it off for 15 yards. Carried their team for another 13. That's our Naj. Rock to the Naj, guys. We love ourselves some Najee. Okay, here we go. We got over 400. Yeah, we did, Bamboo. Bambino. If Kenny was more accurate, this would have been a blowout, though we should have gotten that first touchdown assigned to us. He was accurate as hell. By rule, that was a touchdown. That was not a drop by Deontay Johnson, even though it was good defense. Steelers going to the Super Bowl. That's it, Miles. Yoder. Hey there, Stryker. Our Pittsburgh Steelers are 7-4. More importantly, the only team with 1 loss in our division. We got to beat Cincy again. We got to beat Ravens. We own the division. Najee, angry run of the week. Absolutely, Miles. That was my favorite play of the game. That first pass was a statement. Absolutely was, chow chow, Dad. It meant to say we are no longer running Matt Canada's maple syrup offense. We know how to throw down the middle of the field. And what do we get? Pat Freiermuth, 120 yards on 9 receptions. That was the game plan. Throw the ball to the tight end, and we won the freaking game. Nice to have a game plan, ladies and gentlemen. They're soft in the middle. Their inside linebackers are very good on the tackle, but not so good in coverage. Let's throw the ball down the middle of the field, over top the linebackers to our tight ends today. Washington with a catch. Freiermuth with the other 9. I think even Connor got a catch there earlier too. So up over double-digit catches for the tight end, which I don't believe we have double-digit catches on the season for our tight ends, minus Connor. If you took before this game, Pat stats with Washington stats, we had more catches today than all season. That is why you need to lose your job, Matt Canada. Warren is better than Najee. You can like it either way, Locke, but you know how good Najee is today after the game he had today. Got to admit that. General technically got 23 points. That Johnson catch was good. Yes, it was. Absolutely was. And he should have had it. That would have sucked if he still tried to get his first touchdown and then wave that one off. But I'm glad he's got his first touchdown, but that should have been another one right there. You are damn right about that. Pickett is confident. Is Miles. Tomlin wouldn't have the win. I don't know what that means, Chow Chow. I love you. I'm only speaking in caps as a tire vidcast. You're screaming at me, Miles. Ease up. Ease up, Miles. You're screaming at me. I'm going to need to call a medic, and I hope you're close enough. DJ was in. Absolutely was. Number one. Thanks, Guru. Nice to see you again, Mighty Guru. It's been a while since we've had you back on the show. Mighty member of Steeler Nation, Mighty Guru over there as well. SteelerNation.com. Click on the forum button. These are where all the geniuses live. During the week when you want to talk Steeler football, go to the Steeler Nation Football Forum, the best place on the interwebs to not only talk football, but Steeler football. Miles Stryker, you missed me saying F Mac Canada. I'm just censoring you. Jamie Komet, that's a name I haven't heard in a while. Stryker, where's your cat? That's it. Hey, Lexi, how do you feel about the game today? Huh? How does that feel? Oh, look at her soul. Oh, she's hating that. I'll bring you over here. Oh, look at her soul. You lost. You lost. That's what you get by going against the Steelers on Sunday. I love you. You're a good kitty. You just root for the wrong team. Take that, Lexi. Your Bengals lost. Our Steelers won. Thank you for reminding me of that. Love that, Jamie. Absolutely love it. Thank you for adding to the show. But other than that, it was good stuff. Definitely was. I use needles. Love that, Booted. Another great Steeler Nation member person over here. Guys, great place to visit. SteelerNation.com football forum. Great to see you over here, Booted. I'm sorry you have diabetes. To Burrow, love Najee, but that doesn't mean that Jalen Warren getting as many handoffs as he should be. You got to admit, that was a great game by Najee today, though. It was. Boy, DJ looked good today. Yeah, and he should have gotten credited for that touchdown. I'm just glad that we're starting to work it back to the tight ends like we've been screaming about, Robert. Love that. Chow Chow. Couldn't believe Cincy had 2 tip balls that Chase brought down, which kept the game closer than it should have been. Exactly. Those balls are normally interceptions. At the very least, an incompletion, and they went 2 for 2. Whereas catching a pass off of a tip has to be astronomical enough that we're in the thousandth of a percentage of that play, of 2 of those plays happening to the same person after being well-tipped both times. Absolutely insane. Bro, I love Denton and just wish Tomlin were competent enough to have kept John Mitchell's personal pick, Javon Hargrave, to play with Ben. I wanted Hargrave so bad too, but that was the year we had to make decisions, and having a guy that could only play in our offense or our defense only on third downs or seconds and longs. He played about 33% of our offensive snaps, whereas on a 4-3, he's in there for a 60 to 70% of the plays now with the Eagles before he got shot back out. I think he's on the West Coast somewhere now. But yes, sometimes it comes down to scheming, but that was the reason why we didn't keep him. But I loved his athleticism too, Robert. Absolutely loved it. Given Bengals have the worst defense in the NFL and we're missing the best defensive back, it's ridiculous to make any judgment on Steelers off and on in this game. But do you think Canada would have had 400 yards on offense in this game? Be honest. Miles. I just want to put a huge shout out to Broderick Jones and Darnell Washington, absolute studs on this team. And guys, we lucked out. We lucked out significantly. That first touchdown, Patrick Muth. Points will come. I'm not worried either, BTO. Sorry, getting to you guys when I can. But yeah, that first touchdown that we got, Darnell Washington did hold him. I'm glad they picked up the flag, but that was a hold. Both of the times the referees called offensive pass interference or holding at line of scrimmage on the screenplays, once for us, once for them. Both of them were wrong. The hit was within 2 yards. I know 1 yard is the rule. 2 yard never gets flagged, and it shouldn't have been flagged when Cincinnati had it. Our side of the field, we were well within 2 yards as well. Should not have been called. That's a block, an illegal block within the rules. Cha-cha dad. Herbig looked good on his sack. I'm at the point now, I don't know about you guys, Steeler Nation, but I'm at the point now where I'm starting to think Highsmith needs to have his snaps cut dramatically. Right now he's getting spells with Herbig, but Herbig's playing well enough, and Highsmith isn't getting nearly as enough pressure in his gigantic number of snaps that we've got to start thinking about working Herbig more into the game to give Highsmith more rest. And I'm fine with that because I love Highsmith rested coming back in. I'm not saying give him half the snaps yet, maybe a quarter of the snaps, maybe a third of the snaps. I'm all for. But this is something we got to start talking about, Austin, over there on defense. Offense is making the right personnel changes now. Situations, getting everybody the ball, everybody active. Austin had a catch. Robinson had a catch. Washington had a catch. Fryermuth had a catch. DJ had a catch. Connor had a catch. Warren had a catch. Najee had a catch. And George Pickens had a catch. What do we have? 9 different receivers catching balls today. That is insane. Unless one of our running backs didn't get a catch today, which I will check here quickly. We're talking about 9 people getting footballs. Yeah, Warren had a catch. It looked like Najee didn't. So we're getting credit with, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I said 9. Yep, we got 9 different receivers. That's another big difference. It's not just like, oh, we're just going to go all Pat Fryermuth. No, we went all Pat Fryermuth and to everyone else. Everyone else had a chance to make a play today. Amazing to see Warren hyped up and Najee, even though it wasn't his best game. I thought definitely a great game for Najee, Eric. Those were gutsy yards, and he'd be nowhere near 99 yards without the yardage he had after contact today. Absolutely. I thought this was one of Najee's better game, Eric. So let me know. Young, Kenny need to go. Not yet. Not yet. No interceptions. What do you think about Thompson, Sam? Played a good game. I can't be upset about it. Bleacher Report, bro. I'm not sure. I don't read everything. Makes no sense. Nope, not sure what we're talking about there. Yeah, I'm not reading Bleacher Report on that. And I think we're almost caught up. Oh, there we go. I see one now. Bobby, should have been 23-0. Should have changed the DJ catch. Finally used the middle of the field. I know, Bob. Isn't this fun to watch now? Yeah, we know. And it's fine. You can like Warren. You can like Najee. I like that we got both. And I'm not offended if either one's starting, but Najee had a great game today. Fancy and Guy, offense looks so much better, and it's only been 5 days since Canada got it's not what you call, it's when you call it. Using plays to build other plays. Had the Cincy a little bit off balance there for a bit. They weren't sure if we were going to run and pass on some of these downs, which I love to see. Tamburo, you can judge our fresh defense allowing an undrafted rookie who's lucky to even be in any team's roster and allowed him to march down and score on it. I wouldn't say that was a march. He threw 2 passes to the line of scrimmage. One of them got tipped by our guy, and their guy caught it and ran for 40 yards. The other one threw it to the line of scrimmage, and he had to run through his own guy to get in the end zone. I don't know why Highsmith didn't go out on him. Highsmith got burned on that. That was the only thing. It wasn't a drive. It was 4 freaking plays. Let's pick up Georgia's center. We will be complete. All for it. We need a center, Miles. TJ Watt, DPOY. I saw he got credited for 2 online. I thought he should have been also credited for the half sack with Highsmith when they blew the whistle dead. He was clearly in possession. Luke Cage, we did look a lot better. Truth, Flower Cod. All right. Why wasn't it automatically reviewed? Because it wasn't ruled a touchdown, Reeking. If it was ruled a touchdown, they would have automatically reviewed it. We had to throw the flag because all scores are automatically reviewed. It was not a score. They didn't call it a score. Then we could have called it. What are you looking at there? How did Joey Porter do on Chase in this game? Absolutely incredibly, Ian. Let me let you know the numbers. Though all of that play on Jamar Chase, all of his numbers were off that catch, off of the tip, and running for another 30 yards. But Jamar Chase with 4 receptions for 81 yards. That's a heck of a game done against Porter. Porter was not on him on that play across the middle of the field. But Porter did a really good job, though. I will give him a lot of credit on that catch that he had on the sideline. I watched it real time. I couldn't be mad. It was an incredible athletic play by Jamar Chase, who was an exceptional wide receiver. Sometimes the players make plays. He was defended perfectly on that play by Porter. He just made the play. It's like that highlight catch, out balance catch in preseason that we saw reaching back with one hand by George Pickens on Porter. Porter couldn't have played that ball any better. And that video was taken by our editor over at Steeler Nation, our boy. So go on over to Steeler Nation and check out that video as well that we took when we were at practice. Thank you, B-Wall, Brandon Wallace at B-Wall on X and all those platforms. But our editor, Brandon Wallace, coming through the clutch for Steeler Nation. Okay, Stryker, keeps happening for 17 years now. What did you think when Mike Tomlin didn't throw the flag for DJ's touchdown that Mike T cost him 7 points? I'm at the point now, Robert, they need somebody in the booth to be a game manager because Mike Tomlin is missing plays that get us possessions. He's missing plays that get us touchdowns now, and that is unheard of. You should definitely be able to have somebody in the booth watching replays, watching things going on. I saw three feet down throw the challenge, and that would have been a touchdown. He needs help. He needs help. We did a better job last year when we actually had another head coach there with him, helping him with the game management. But now that he's doing it himself, he's talking to players, I guess, a little bit more and not often. I don't know. But we need help with that. You're right. Miles, Sully didn't call a perfect game, but it was good enough. It was way better than what we saw. Way better than what we've seen. Patrick, how does one know the rules on the touchdown catch? Just from watching the game, I know it switched a few years ago I think it was the year after the Jesse James catch that wasn't a catch against the Patriots because he had possession. He lost it when he tried to reach for the touchdown. They've changed that to make those catches now. So if you get 3 feet down, continuation through the ground no longer matters. It always used to be continuation through the ground on any catch. Now, nope, it does not matter. If you got 3 feet down, it's down where you hit the ground. Ground can't cause the incompletion if you had 3 feet in. So NFL.com, I'm not sure if they have rules on there. They may. Otherwise, try to Google it for it. DP Man at Najee of old. Exactly. Bobby, still pissed that they lost to the Browns. Should be undefeated in the division. We absolutely should. Might have 2 extra wins if we got rid of Canada at the bye. That might have actually happened for us. Yoder, now the Steelers, they have offensively going forward. Look out next week for more, if not the same. Yes. Chow Chow. Did any of our receivers not get a catch today? Maybe Boykin. Yeah, I did not see Boykin get a catch. We'll go through them. Fryermuth, tight end. The receivers are Pickens, Johnson, Warren being a running back, Robinson, Hayward being a hybrid, Washington being a hybrid, and Calvin Austin. So, yes, everybody but Boykin got a catch that was active as a wide receiver in the game. All 3 tight ends got a catch. One of our 2 running backs got a catch. Great distribution of the football, and way to see that out too, Chow Chow. Miles must like Mike Sullivan if he's already calling him solely like the guy who saved the plane landing in the Dalton water. Exactly. Yep, Sully. Yeah, Sully from the, yeah, love that. Love that. Derpy, welcome back, Derpy. F it all. Number 7 on the way. Number 7, you say, I agree. Claude, what's up, Stryker, and everyone in the chat? What's up, Claude? Good to see you, my friend. Thompson is looking really good at safety. Fond of our backup for Minka. Yes, Thompson had a good game today. I wish he came down with that other tip. That would have been great. But good game today. Tamburo, Lexi is telling you if we had Joe Burrow, Mike's team would have no chance against him. So STFU, exactly. Yeah, she yelled that at me too when we broke Carson Palmer's leg. That's how old she is. She's old enough to remember Carson Palmer's leg. I agree, Mariles. Tamburo, yeah, baby. Muth is exactly who I told you is all year. A pass catcher who should never be used for blocking. Used for both. I think he's good all around, but he had a great game catching today. 1 week after Canada's gone, they already have 400 yards on offense. Go figure. I know. Go figure. As horrible as a rookie tight end's high-paid, high-level grab, he's blocking at least some kind of blocking compared to Moose curls up like baby during plays. Pathetic. Just pass him the ball. Oh, you're talking about no. Pat Freiermuth is way better than that. You are underselling Pat Freiermuth. Texans. The Texans win. Come back. I don't know what happened there, Derpy. Let me know. I'm not watching the games. Tim Burrow, last episode I said word of poor running backs coach Eddie Faulkner is you said you're never happy. You were calling for Canada's head, but dude, that's not even true. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't know. You're putting words in somewhere. I've definitely called for Canada's head. Will Minka be back this week? I find it hard to believe he's still injured. It's a hamstring injury, guys. They're not cut and dry. I'm at the high that this is a team management perspective. If one of your high-value players gets a soft tissue injury, the way the rules are written now, you're sitting 4 games. That's the way I'm doing it from now on. Minka should have been put on IR. Wouldn't have to worry about trying to force himself back before he can because soft tissue injuries, you re-injure it when you try to push yourself early. Sit him. You're coming back in 4 weeks. Especially these high motor guys. Rest. You're coming back in 4 weeks. Don't force yourself back. We'll see you in 4 weeks. Get the extra roster spot. See you in 4 weeks. But yes, he's been trying to practice the last couple weeks, has not been able to practice. Stryker, I'm the guy who always criticized Canada. Safari hat saying he's smacking off his smug face if I was calling for firing when everybody else. You were before me. I gave him some time. I was calling for his firing at the bye week. That was my call, Robert. Don't be so myopic. Who's first Canada tree game? And we slayed. Exactly. Yeah, I don't know what you're on here with dissing Faulkner. You had a good game here, Tim Burrow. I'm getting past that stuff. Canada free game, Honey Project. Welcome to the show, guys. Listen to the Honey Project. Be sure to go on over there to YouTube. Follow the Honey Project as well. Beautiful voice. Love you. Friend of the show. Big friend of the show. Is there any other 31 coaching staffs that are as bad as Mike Tomlin's coaching staff? Yeah, I can't get behind these, man. Just can't after a win. Can't. Yeah, you've been re-slaying a lot of that. Honey Project again. Hey, Stryker. Our first Matt Canada free game, we slayed. 400+ yards. What? I know, right? That's the way. Yes, I am, Ian. You're wearing Big Ben's number. He should be quarterback coach. I'm all for him being quarterback coach. Yeah, we talked about that last game as well. So that's the thing that, that's just the way it goes. Thank goodness for guys like TJ Watt, Najee Harris, self-trainer shirts, because they're not getting it from their head coach. That's it, baby. I don't know why. You can say one, but not the other. CJ Stroud brought them down for a chance, and the kicker doinked it. Oh, no way. Oh, wow. Poor guys. Travel buddy. Mr. Stryker, finally a good game from our offense. Now it's going to be interesting since the Ravens have to play the 49ers, Dolphins, and Jags. And hope you're fine. Thank you. Yeah, I feel great. I had a little smoke. First on-show smoke. Amp, still not impressed with Pickett today. More proof he isn't a franchise quarterback. Cincy is bad on defense. Let's not get carried away, but it wasn't bad. So, this is at least something we can build on, and that's what I need to see as opposed to the complete regression we've seen so far this season, Amp. Bobby, TJ is a beast. Absolutely. He should get a credit for that next half sack. He should have 2.5 today. Pac-Man. Can't get a here we go, Steelers. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Oh, here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Oh, I even did it in my Pittsburgh ease for you there. We can definitely get that, Bobby. Thank you. Yeah, that was for Pac-Man. Sorry, thank you. Love your account. Thank you, Patrick. Be sure to follow me. Follow at Steeler Nation Stryker on the platforms here. And most importantly, follow Steeler Nation channel on YouTube. That's youtube.com/Steeler Nation. That's how you get, if you're subscribed, that's how all my peeps get all of our notifications. That's the way to do it. Sammy, wish the offensive line played way better. Thought the offensive line played way better. I did too, Sam. That's a great visual. A lot of pulling today. Some games we didn't have pulls or overloads. It was weird. Kenny Pickett, the ability to react could be faster. I agree, Flower, but he's gone all season without being able to react. So it's fun to see him actually get some time today. Frank, in Kenny we trust. To all the Kenny haters. That's it, baby. We can love it on both sides of the aisle. We're Steeler fans. Flower card. Love Kenny. Awesome. Kenny still sucks throwing, but found a way. Yeah, he's still finding a way. He's a winner. That is one main thing. Great looking schedule going forward, ending with Ravens at the Steelers. And that's our toughest game, I believe, on our schedule. Will the Ravens be resting starters in that game? Or will it be for the division? That's going to be really, really interesting to see what it's going to come down to. Is Lamar Jackson going to be able to play in that game and not hurt at the end of the season like he usually is? Interesting. Hi, Ivan. Yeah, trying to get to you here quick. There we go. Amp again. I see nothing to be thrilled about. We had 3 points at the half versus bad. Should have had 10. The game should have been a blowout, yet we barely get away yards. If nothing, we aren't scoring touchdowns. That's true. We still got to score more, but I liked how we were able to move the football finally. Felt like we were able to do it. What's this up here to Burrow? Is that where we're at? I believe. Yep. Oh, wait, no, I forgot a couple before. I'll come right back to you, bud. Yeah, here's where we are. Ian, have a good rest of the day, night. Stryker, go Steelers. Enjoy the football today. Ian, always glad to talk to you. Derpy. But if the Clowns lose against the Broncos, we'll be 5 seed. That's true. Broncos are playing some good football right now. We love you too. Thanks, honey. Love that. Derpy, with that loss. Yeah, exactly. Yoder! Enjoy Victory Monday, Stryker. Now let's get ready to beat the Cardinals next week at home. Let's go, Steelers. Let's go. Travel Buddy, that's just my opinion. If we can't really see an improvement from Kenny, I personally would invest to get Caleb. He looks like a faster version of Mahomes. Yeah, I'm not against that. I'm not up against picking up another quarterback. To Burrow, 10 years I've been with the Steelers. Do remedy Tomlin by hiring stats guys to be in his ear. Yeah, you keep pushing this narrative. I just don't agree with the narrative, but you're welcome to that opinion. Kenny Pickett is him. That's it, guys. That's it. Going over to Instagram. Hi, have a nice day. Thank you, Kat. Guys, that's pretty much all the time we got on the show. I'm going to get to Tim Burrow's question here next. A comment to finish off the show, but Steelers win. We are now 8-4. That's pretty incredible. It's our 7-4, 7-4 now, but in a good spot, moving with the new offensive coordinator, the direction we're in now. I'm happy with the way this is looking going downhill toward the rest of the season. Going to have a good chance. Hopefully getting here to the playoffs since it's been so long since we've been there, and with a strong defense and a good rushing attack that uses play action, we're going to be a much tougher out now moving forward. Guys, please be sure to go to SteelerNation.com. Follow to join the football forum. That's easy and free. Click the button over there. The podcast is over there. Terrible tailgate. Going to have a terrible tailgate this Sunday against Arizona. Over in lot, I think it's 4A or 5A. I keep forgetting it's Caddy Corner, closest corner to Acrisure Stadium from PNC Park. Right there on that corner is where we start, Caddy Corner from PNC. And all you can drink. We got some food while it lasts. We got free music, games, giveaways. Don't know who's going to be signing autographs, but I'll have that by the Tuesday show and be able to tell you then. And guys, be sure you're following us, youtube.com/Steeler Nation. Subscribe. That's how you know we get these posts coming up, and that's where we go to for a lot of our stuff too. And that that's the way it goes. And I'll let you finish too with your thought there, to Burrow. Tomlin's stubborn ego and undisciplined players, or why he didn't do anything with a killer bees, is why this team is mired in mediocrity. Well, we were playing a lot of good teams in the playoffs with Peyton Manning and Tom Brady. That's the way it goes sometimes. Sucks, but that's what it's like to look at the 1970s with when you were an Oilers fan and you had Earl Campbell not being able to go anywhere. One of the best players to ever play. Sometimes it's just matchups. Sometimes other teams are better than you. Good show, Stryker. Thank you, Miles. Love you, man. I'll see you on Tuesday. I said 12-5. You're still on. Let's go, Derpy. Let's get 12-5. Travel Buddy. It looked like they played against Canada the last few games, and now they're free. Exactly. Teams can no longer out-Canada us. That's it. They can no longer out-Canada us. What's good is a Steeler win. All right, guys, that's all the time I have here on Steeler Nation. See you guys live Tuesday on the platforms yet again, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. Till then, I'll be rooting with Mana, with Travel Buddy, with Miles Derpy, Timburo, all of you. Go Steelers!